Hello, I'm Carrie and I'm back with another pick a card reading. And this time the topic is going to be how does the divine want to intervene in your life? So this one is funny because I was just thinking about like how sometimes we don't allow the divine to like come in and like save us or come swoop in and fix things. And I just get this mental image of the divine being like, when you're a student in class and you have your hand raised and you want the teacher to pick you because you know the answer and you're like, pick me, pick me, pick me. But you, being the teacher, is not looking at the divine that has their hand raised like, hey, I can help you. I got this. I can do it. I can do it. And so I wanted to do this pick a card reading to show how the divine wants to just come into your life and help you and smooth things over. But of course, they just need your permission or you asking them to come in and do that. So we've got 3 piles here, or 3 decks actually. So each deck is a different pile. We've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So just pick your pile and we're going to get started. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching this reading, liking, subscribing, commenting, all of those lovely things. Okay, I'll see you in your pile. Okay, pile 1, these are your cards. So we're answering the question, how does the divine want to intervene in your life? I even want to say show up in your life. So I really love these cards because they're basically, I don't know if you paid attention during the intro, but I had this analogy of like the divine just waiting on you to call on them, like as if you were the teacher and they were the student and the students in the class raising their hand like, pick me, pick me, pick me. I know the answer. The divine is waiting on you to pick them. It's like, okay, just ask me, like just call on me. I have the answer for you. I can come through and help you fix all of this. And in this instance for you, pile 1, it has to do with your self-esteem. Let's go here, this side. So already we have 2 archangels coming out. We have first chakra, so this one is corresponding to Archangel Michael, and the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. They're both there like bright, showing up. First 2 cards I pulled. And it's so funny because these cards came out so fast. They were like immediate. They were like, yes, I am ready. I am here. Call on me. I have it for you. So I don't know if you specifically work with Archangel Michael or Archangel Chamuel, but they would like to work with you. Pile 1. So if we go over here with first chakra, Archangel Michael, and then carrying connections. Archangel Michael is the angel of protection. At least that's what how I see him. He's like that one that you call on whenever things are going bad, or if you're really sad, or you need to pick me up, or you're just like, I can't do this no more. Archangel Michael is my number one go-to when it comes to something like with those kinds of emotions. And because it's being clarified by carrying connections, literally there could be people in your life who are making you feel this way. Like people who are close to you too. I'm talking about somebody you're in a relationship with, like a partnership with, your friends, people are close to you, your coworkers, people you see all the time every day. Or it can literally just be your family, like the ones, because it is root chakra. And so, the ones that you grew up with, the ones who kind of helped you develop from the beginning. And perhaps in the beginning, they never really gave you that confidence you needed to walk out in the world on your own or to feel okay or safe or protected on your own. And Archangel Michael is saying, hey, that's fine and well, but you have other people you can call on, aka me. I am here. I am ready. I got my sword. Like, what's up? I can show you the truth. I can, cut this out of your life. Like, what is it that you would like me to do? Archangel Michael is ready. Like, I really get that energy of like, come on, I'm ready. Just call on me. So I don't know if you pray or not, but praying to Archangel Michael, and there's some like nice pre-made prayers that you can just look up on Google or make your own. Just call on him or however it is that you already connect with him. And I'm even getting hot. It's like, whew, ready. I'm here. And then we've got third chakra, Archangel Chamuel here. Third chakra is your solar plexus, so that's like how you show up in the world. And that's why I'm saying this message is about confidence, because I really feel like if you don't feel safe and protected in love, it's very difficult to go out here and feel confident in what you say, what you're doing, how you're feeling. And so I'm getting this message from Archangel Chamuel. It's like, hey, I know maybe in the past these people did not tell you how amazing and great you are and how the way that you show up in this world is amazing, how you are needed here, but you are. And if you call on me, that's the type of stuff that I'm going to tell you about. I'm going to let you know that this is how you perfectly fit into this world. This is your piece, your part. And this is like the way that you show up. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's more like a feeling. It's like with your standing with your shoulders back, your chest out, your head up type feeling. Like you showing up fully as you are is a great and amazing thing. You being created and built exactly as you are. Look at how you, being how you are, fits into this world. And that's what I'm seeing, like with these people holding their hands. It's kind of like everybody has their own place. And that's what they want you to know and remember. Or Archangel Chamuel specifically. So if you need to know or remember that, call on Archangel Chamuel. Again, prayers specifically that you can say to him. You can even just meditate on him. Ask for clarity. Like there's so many things that you can get, but they're just like, if you only let me know if you have any concerns. I am here to answer them for you. So, because again, in the beginning, maybe, and in the beginning, as in beginning of your life, or just when you were first learning about who you are and what worth and value you bring to the world, it may not have been reflected to you in the best way. So of course we can have people like just tearing us down. We can have haters. We can have people who are tearing us down and they're not even intentionally doing it. It's literally that they believe the words that are coming out of their own mouth because that was told to them. There's so many times where it's just like generations and generations of people repeating the same patterns, the same words to each other, just tearing each other down. You're not good enough. You're not blah, blah, blah. And that's just because that was the way that they were loved. That's what they think love is. Tearing each other down. Like, oh, I'm going to tell you you're not good enough so that you strive for better. That's like a whole thought pattern here. When the archangels are saying, like, you are good enough. And here is how, and here is why. It's because you are you. Like, there's literally nothing else you need to do but be you. And you're good enough. Boom, that's it. And so they want to help you kind of rewire your brain in the ways that you're thinking about yourself, and also help you understand your value in this world, like your place, why you're here, the importance that you bring. And that's what I'm seeing here, this appreciation and door to value. I love this appreciation card. It kind of reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles. So this woman is here. She's got this beautiful rose. Is it a rose? Could be a rose. And it's like she's looking at the rose, but it also kind of seems like she's paying attention to herself as well. It's like me and the rose are the same. We are both beautiful. We both have beauty that we can bring forth into this world. And I'm going to appreciate me, this rose, my surrounding. Like, I'm just going to be grateful for it all. And that's the type of energy that they would like you to get in when it comes to you. Sometimes we can get into this energy of like, oh my God, I'm not doing what my friends over there are doing. I'm not making all this money. I'm not producing children. I don't know. Whatever the hoops that people make you jump through just to make you feel like you're worthy to exist in this world. Like, I'm not recycling enough. I'm not, like, there's so many things that you can compare yourself to. But they're saying, no. Oh, I just heard Shakespeare. Wait, what is this thing? Can I compare thee? Shall I compare thee to a rose? What is it that Shakespeare says? I don't know. Look that up. But it's like, you're beautiful. You're worthy. You are worthy of being appreciated and loved and set up upon a pedestal. Like, you are valuable. Don't let people make you think that you're not. And if you ever feel that way, Archangel Michael and Archangel Chamuel would like to tell you things about why that is not correct. Don't let anybody make you feel that way. You are abundant, you are valuable, and it doesn't have anything to do with money or what you can produce or what you have, what kind of car you drive, like none of that. That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at you, human being. And then we have the garden and the gate and indecision. So I'm reading this a few different ways. You could be somebody who is pretty new into spirituality who might not be comfortable with calling on, angels or any other entities or deities. So you could be like, I have an indecision as to whether I should be asking for outside help when it comes to this, even if it's like a therapist or anybody. Like, you might not even think that you have a problem, or that your thoughts are, you might not think that the way that you think about yourself is wrong. And I'm here to say it is wrong. You are amazing. So unless you think that you are amazing all the time, then you can use a little bit of reorienting when it comes to the way you think about yourself and the value you bring. So it's like an indecision as to whether or not it's like, I'm going to keep thinking of myself in this way, or I'm going to try and improve of the way that I think about myself. Like if I'm going to try to build my self-esteem, because why would you build it if you don't believe that you're worthy of being like liking yourself? Like why would you want to change your self-esteem if you don't think that you need to like yourself any more than you already do? And I think maybe you should take a look at yourself and understand like some of the thought patterns and things that go through your mind on a regular basis. If you're thinking regularly, I'm not good enough, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm poor, I'm like all of these things that we label ourselves as when literally we're perfect as we are. So having this thoughts about indecisions, like that might be something you might not want to think of yourself differently, or you're not comfortable with reaching out to either these archangels, any other deities, or even literally like help from outside sources like a therapist or something. But I also see this indecision too in the Garden and the Gate, because the Garden and the Gate is all about making a decision. It's about either staying in the same place, which is inside of this beautiful garden, or walking out and seeing what's really out there in the world. Inside of this garden, everything's good. It's all fine. You got what you need. You know where everything is. You know, there's not a lot of questions that you have. But if you walk outside of those gates, you don't know what's going to be on the other side. And that's what I'm feeling here. You know, sometimes we hold ourselves down because we are afraid what will happen if we actually love ourselves and we actually like put in all of this effort with ourselves, you know, to basically become better people, to learn better habits, let's say, to start taking care of our bodies, to start taking care of even our surroundings. If we started, you know, decorating our home and like really investing in ourselves, or even like we started saving money and we started like taking our goals and trying to pursue them. And you know, it may be at work, there's some things that we are lacking in and we don't quite understand, so like really putting in the energy to understand that, or you know, going back to school. Sometimes we are afraid that if we do that, like what's gonna happen? You know, it's not even a fear of failure or success, it's just like a fear of the unknown. It's like, I know who I am as this person who believes these things about themselves, but if I, you know, try to improve myself and I become this other person, like who is that? I'm afraid. Like who are they? What are they going to do? What purpose are they going to have in this society? And I think what they want you to know is that you loving yourself is never going to be a bad thing. You putting energy and effort into yourself is never going to be a bad thing. Like you are worth all of that. You're worth all of it. It's not going to hurt anyone for you to improve yourself. How could it? It would be unknown, yes, but why? It would not be a bad unknown. It's a good unknown, because we're always like we're working on learning more about ourselves and becoming better in this life, in this journey. Like we're just moving forward in this journey, and I think it can just be a little bit scary, because if we already showed up as ourselves and we were rejected by these people in the past, what if we put all this work into ourselves? Are we still going to be rejected too? Are they still going to hurt us too? Like there's all this unknown and scary things that you can be thinking going through your mind. And Archangel Michael and Archangel Chamuel are here to say, like, don't worry about that. We are here. We got you. Anytime you have those doubts in your mind, just call on us. We'll help you straighten it out. I'm really getting Archangel Michael. Even when I think about him, I'm just getting hot. It's like intense. They really want to come in for you. And to show you like it's okay for you to improve and do better and think better and love yourself and really pour into yourself. Like I know some people who work so hard for other people. Everything they do is for somebody else. It might be their kids or whatever. They get anything extra, you know, somebody gets like a extra bonus check that's going straight to the kids, or that's going straight to their parents, or you know what I'm saying? It's not going to them. It's going straight to their partner. And I was like, you know, some people like that, I feel, who just kind of feel like they need to sacrifice for other people. It's like, no, it's okay for you to love yourself too. Who made all this money? Who worked and put in the effort? Like, spend that on you. At least the most of it. You know, maybe a little bit can go to your family or whatever, but just know that you are important as well. You're not just somebody who is out here doing things for other people, who is supposed to just, you know, make everybody else's lives better. What about your life? You're important too. I just think that's important for you to know, Pile One. So the divine wants to come through and let you know, like, we would love to uplift you, but it's going to be up to you to call on us. I know it could be a little bit scary sometimes if you're used to people downing you or downtrodden you. It's sometimes easier to just stay down, or you might feel like it's easier to just stay down where I am so that nobody can, if I'm already down here, they can't push me down further, so I'm just stay right here. No, you deserve to be up as well. And the Archangel Michael's like, you might not have felt protected before, but I can protect you. Just call on me. I got you. I can help you through this, out of this. You know, you don't have to feel like if you come back up, somebody's going to push you back down. No, I got this. Call on me. Okay, pile one. Gonna move on to pile two. Okay, pile two. We've got the answer to your question. How does the divine want to intervene in your life? And this is quite interesting. So I don't know if you resonate with being a starseed or not, but the cards that we are looking at are the Starseed Oracle deck. These can be for if you're starseed or not. But in this particular instance, I do really feel starseed energy because it's kind of like you're channeling a specific, what is it called? Specific star family. And it's like here you have a mission to complete here. And your star family, which is who I feel like is talking to you, who is the divine that wants to intervene for you, is basically saying like, hey, you have this mission. I know it kind of is irritating. It can suck at times, but like, this is how you're going to do it. They basically want to give you some overall information to help you on your journey. That's how they want to intervene. They want you to seek them out and ask like how to do it, what the path is. And because this journey is not unique. It's like many people from your planet, many starseeds have done this before. But it's like you still have your part to play as well. It's like everybody has a piece of the puzzle to put together, and they want you to see your piece. So let's go here with Hiraeth, longing from home, homesick for the stars, and Earth School. So this is what I was saying, like you came here for a specific purpose. It's like you're longing for home because you still feel that energy of home, and that is a great thing for you because you are here to bring that energy of home to planet Earth, which is Earth School. It's like you're going to figure out how to see the energy here on Earth. If you are trying to, let's talk about influencers, because this is kind of making me think of that energy. If you want to influence a group of people, you really kind of need to get up in their minds. You need to get in their energy. You need to understand how they work, what makes them happy, sad, what moves them. So that's what you're here to do. It's like you're here learning those different lessons so that you can see the, I don't know, lesson here, like the story here, the I don't know, whatever the thing from your home planet that wants to be here on Earth is what you are here to seed. But you got to learn how to disperse the message first. So that's what you're going through, and it might be real irritating because you are missing home. It's like you can really tell how you're different from other people, and you might feel wrong here. It's like, oh, you're doing that wrong, you're saying that wrong, you're creating that wrong, you put that together wrong. Like, no, that's not right. And for you, that's just helping you see what is right, because it's helping you see what's from your planet, what you know to be right, so that you can come in and create it for yourself or create it for your people, your star family, so that when they come, guess what they're going to see? They're going to see home, and it won't feel so bad or be so bad. It's like you wanting to come to planet Earth and build a nice space for your people to come to. Hopefully that makes sense. So we see here you've got love, and you've got the love, and then portal. You've got the love. It says Hadarian energy, codependency boundaries, and portal says doors are opening. You decide rewards. Wild card. Whenever I see this, you've got the love, talking about codependency, I just always feel, especially when we're talking about starseeds, people who are likely very empathic, it's like your gifts are growing. So you might be getting, I feel like over time, your empathic gifts, especially if you're using them, they're going to grow and expand. You're going to be able to feel even more people, even stronger emotions. And in that way, you would need to grow and expand your boundaries so that when you're here on this planet, living this human life, you are able to be okay and be successful. Like, imagine being a sponge. You don't want to suck up everybody else's stuff. You want to have like some kind of protective barrier so that whatever's in you, you can still hold separate from everyone else. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, really make sure to keep cleansing and clearing your energy, because your energy, the way in which you express it, is very important. I'm just thinking about like creative people. Like if you are watching a lot of other people's creations online, or even if you're like a comedian, let's say, or a musician, and you're listening to other people's musics or other people's stand-up, you're going to start being influenced by that, and that's going to be the thing that can like change the energy of the things that you create. And it's saying here like, no, really try to keep your own like keep your own counsel when it comes to you in your creations, or even you in your daily life that you live. Like really try to cleanse your energy and not soak up other things from other people, because the frequency that you are delivering out there is very, very important. Again, it's very important because you're trying to seed it here on earth. You're trying to seed your home energy on earth. So you feeling and being different, and like really, like if you literally walk into a room and you're like, I'm unlike anybody in this room, that means you got work to do. That's basically what your people are saying. It's like, we put you in that space because we want you to like clear the way for us. We want you to bring in that energy. So whatever these ideals that you might have that you want to talk about, or whatever this type of music that you want to create and build, this art, go ahead and start building it. And of course, it's going to be difficult for you to just, go 0 to 100. So maybe if you haven't, in this new environment or whatever environment that you've been in, if you've never created anything before, it might be really, really hard. And so helping yourself and understanding that this is baby steps, like you're building something completely new here on this earth, a completely different vibration that's different from everyone else. And I say completely different from everyone else, but there are already, your soul family members here. It's just that they're in other places doing other things. It's like you got your part to play too. So you're wherever you were sent to do your part. You might not be linking up with your people just yet. So if it's they're saying it's okay if you feel lonely. We know why you feel lonely, because we put you there by yourself, but you got a job to do. Create, build. Think about, like, if you were someone who philosophize. Preach to the people. However you're going to spread your message. It reminds me of that gospel song. No matter who or what you are, we must praise. If you are say, if I'm an eagle, I'm going to spread my wings. What is the rest? I know he's like, if I'm a potter, then I'm going to use my hands to spread my message. If I'm a singer, I'm going to use my voice to spread my message. We Must Praise is the gospel song. Look that up if you're into gospel. But it's basically saying whatever gifts you have, that's what you use. And that's what your Starseed family is trying to tell you. It's like, you got a mission here. You have a frequency to seed. Like, there's something in you that is special, that is meant to be out here in this world. It's meant to be pure, only you, not something that is being tainted by everybody else's ideas and opinions. And listen, that can be hard, especially if we have to be around a lot of people all the time, and we're constantly being bombarded with, this is how you should do this, and this is that, and this is the right way, and this is how you should look. Like, we constantly are bombarded with those things. And so living in this earth, it can be a little rough. But just know, the feeling of isolation you're feeling is because you have something different to deliver, a different message to put out there. That's why I see Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom look a little deeper in Star Ancestors and Star Brothers. It's like, we've been here. If you ever feel like you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, if you need to like reconnect to us, we are here. Call on us. We can help you, remember why you're here, why you came here, what your mission is, what your gifts are. Literally call on us. And it might be a case of you needing to travel somewhere to help get more inspiration. Like, you literally might be called to travel different places or go different places. Like, because a lot of these cards I'm seeing in Egypt here, maybe going to travel Egypt. But do you see, is this Stonehenge or something like a more complete Stonehenge? It's like anywhere that you feel like you need to travel to get inspiration. Even if you're like an artist and you need to be outside, like that's the only way you feel like you can paint. Or if you're somebody like me who reads cards, it's like, I need to be in a safe space where I feel comfortable. I don't really like being, I don't read cards if I'm not in my safe space or at my altar or in a place that I have blessed and prayed over. Like, you know your own process and way of which you need to do things. They're saying that you know that for a reason. You feel that for a reason. You feel called to do it this specific way for a reason. You feel like you might need to travel here to Egypt or to this Stonehenge place, or even in your life, if you're feeling like you need to go, like me, I felt I need to come to Hawaii. If there's a place that you feel like you should travel, follow that as well. They're saying that there's stuff there for you, information there for you. You're being called there for a reason. It's basically what they're saying. It's like, we are here all around already, but we just bringing more of us over. I don't know who is talking right now. This is a Starseed Oracle, but sometimes I just feel like it's a different way of talking about the same thing. Like, for me, I feel like religions are all, not all, because some of them are a little like, wait a minute, this is human rights we're talking about. But for the majority of the part, we are talking about, a higher power that we call on. and that we need assistance with as humans. And so I'm getting the same energy here. It's like, yes, it's a star seed and star family, but I feel like the things that you're trying to seed here are likely going to be goodwill, love to all other human beings, like general concepts that it seems like sometimes we don't know here on earth. And those are the types of things that you are seeding, but it's like in the way in which you do it, which can probably be the thing that your specific soul tribe is, like you guys all together have those gifts. It's your specific way of doing things. They're saying it has, like, you can go to these places to get inspiration for you to do your gifts. And again, you're going to immediately know because you're going to be triggered, let's say, whenever people are doing things wrong, because it helps you understand what it is that you are here to do right or correctly in the way that your family does it. So the way they want to intervene in your life is that if you ever feel you are alone or lost, don't know where to go, what to do, you can call on them, your star family, your star ancestors. They have been here. So there's going to be things that you can either like see, pick up, read, know that are going to help you get back on track. Just ask like, hey, can you help me find something or make it show up in my life? And places that you can go to help you get back on track or remember or even like go to the next step. It's like a whole journey for you of doing this seeding. It's like you got a job to do here. So if you need reminders, call on your family, but also there's places that they may want you to travel and things that you may need to touch or see or read or know about. So do not feel like you're alone, even though you like an indicator for you is going to be that alone feeling because you're here to do something that hasn't been done yet in your own unique special way. I hope that makes sense to you, pile number 2. We're going to move on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3. This is your reading. It's the answer to the question, how is the divine wanting to intervene on your behalf? Or sorry, in your life. These cards are interesting. I am getting the energy of surrender for you. It's like the divine really has been trying to come in for you, but you steady trying to fix it on your own. You're trying to do it for yourself. You're trying to like make it happen on your own. That's what I'm getting here from the Two of Wands. It's like this energy of planning, trying to figure out, okay, what's the next step? What should I be doing next? Or where should I go now? You know, she's got this little globe. And underneath we have the Queen of Cups, and she is in the surrender position. Divine is like, can you let us take the reins? Can you let us take the wheels, please? You trying to do all this and we trying to lead you in a specific way. So right now you might be going through a transition, or like you may have lost something that was very valuable to you. It was maybe even a career path, or like a long-term relationship, something big that really had a big influence in your life you may have lost or has changed, and you might be trying to steady get it back and put it back and pick it up and get it back. You might just be trying to put it back to the way it was, and the divine's like, no, actually there's something better out there for you and you know it. And that's the energy I'm feeling. It's like they want to intervene by, and I kind of feel like they already are. It's like that energy. If you can go back, we're not going to allow that. Like, that's just not, like, if you did try to go back, you wouldn't be able to put it back. It would be like, what's that Edgar Allan Poe poem where it's like the woman tries to bring her child back from the dead? Like, the woman has a wish that she can make to get whatever she wants, and she wants to bring her child back from the dead. And she gets her wish come true, but the child is basically a zombie because, like, it's decaying still. Like, it's alive, but is it really? Like, that's not your child. And so the energy that I'm getting from this card is like, or from this spread, pile 3, is just that the divine wants to let you know that we got this. You're trying to like put things back together and make it back like it was, but like it wasn't making you happy. It wasn't what you really wanted. It had to go. And you might still be in that mourning period of like, oh man, I just want what I used to have. And the divine's like, nah, sorry. You have to trust that what we have coming is better. So I see, this is what I'm saying, the death of the thing that you thought you thought it was it for you. But the divine says, no, we have something better. And that's what I'm seeing in the Queen of Wands and Strength card. It's like there's something powerful within you that in that previous situation was not able to be expressed or unlocked. It was holding you back, basically, even especially if it was a career. They were just like, Divine was like, yeah, this is cool for you growing, but you can't stay here forever because you are growing at a rate in which this place is not going to be able to keep up with. They won't be worthy of you after a few more years. So it's time for you to find somewhere that is. And they may be orienting you in a new position. Like, think about chess, not checkers. So it's going to take some, when you play chess, some of the pieces have to fall for you to get into the correct position for you to win. And that might be what's happening right now. You might just not be happy about it. But the divine's saying, we got this. It's like they have already intervened. And it's funny because you may have already prayed about this and asked to be put on the right track, but you might not necessarily be liking the way it goes. So there's a little bit of resistance going. And they're saying, hey, just surrender, just let go. Just, allow us to do what we do best, which is set you up for success. And then we have over here the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. This is, again, the same energy of you, because I do feel like you've already prayed for this and asked for this, and divine has already intervened. But it's just like, excuse me, I didn't ask for that. I asked for better. Why does it feel like it's worse? I actually don't like the way things are going. Can you fix this, please? Like, you're trying your best to put it back together again. Like, make it right. And the divine is saying, can you please stop? Like, just, we know that you believe that we have what's in your best mind, or in your best, what's in your best good in mind. So, like, just take this blindfold off. Stop trying to, like, you ever see somebody try to fight but they got their eyes closed and their head down and their arms are just flailing everywhere? They're like, stop doing all that. Take the blindfold off and really take a look and see where you're going. Like, see and understand what's in front of you, what's happening. It's like just a whole lot of resistance that I'm feeling in these cards. Divine wants to intervene and say, like, we got this. Stop, you're wasting your energy. That's what I'm seeing. I really do feel like this is you right now. Whatever you're doing to try to, like, fix it or put it back, it's just not working. It's like wasted efforts. And so you're feeling a little bit frustrated. Just look at this lady's face. It's like, oh, I've been trying all this stuff. I'm putting this thing together. I'm trying to do this and fix it. But it's not working because it's not supposed to. There's something better on the way for you. Divine just wants you to know that. And it's so funny that this reading is so short because it's just like them checking in and saying, we got this. You already asked for us to intervene. We have intervened. Things are going to work out. Yes, there had to be a death. There had to be an ending, but that's fine because we are rebuilding. We're regrowing. We're making the place better for you. We're playing checkers here. Sorry, checkers. We're playing chess here. We're moving some things around. We had to put you over here to move that stuff over there. And now we're going to move you back so you can do the checkmate. But you got to wait on it. You cannot just be out here, like, basically burning all this energy. And I want to, because this reading is pretty short, I want to pull some cards of advice for you. Because it might be like what to do with your energy while you're waiting and feeling frustrated. It's like maybe there's something productive that you can do. So let's see if we can get a few cards of advice. Pile 3. Whoop. Too many. Got 3 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. I like that we got 2 3s. We're in the energy to rest. Do stuff that makes you happy. And wait. Wait, rest, and do things that make you happy. That's what I see from these 3 cards. 3 of Cups. This reminds me, the energy of this is when I, like, go with my friends. And when you're with your friends, sometimes you just feel like you can just be yourself. And if there's anything on your mind or on your heart, you can just tell them. And they kind of make it all better. They kind of be like, yeah, that sucks. Like, even if they don't say, here's how to fix your problem. But if they just say, oh, man, that sucks. That makes you feel better. Like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? And you can move on. So this card just gives me the energy of you hanging out with your homies and just, like, talking about your feelings. Like, maybe you just need to get that out. It's like, or even going to therapy because, sometimes your friends don't need to hear all that. It depends on what the situation is. But, just kind of talking it out and being held in somebody's arms and just feeling seen and heard. It's like, I'm frustrated. I need to talk to somebody. Like, feeling seen and heard. So going to whomever can make you feel that way. And then we've got the 3 of Pentacles. These people are working on this tapestry. They're, like, putting this together and basically creating art together. So I see you either taking a class or you have your own stuff that you like to do for fun that kind of just, takes you out of your head and puts you in a creative space. That's what I'm seeing here. And then this Five of Pentacles card, it's interesting because, the Five of Pentacles in the normal tarot, you're basically walking out into the cold, like going out somewhere like from the nice church. You're leaving that place, trying to find another place, but it is literally snowing. One of those people in the normal tarot deck, the Rider-Waite tarot deck, it looks like their leg is hurt, like they can't even walk properly, but they still leaving this place of safety for somewhere new. And so but I like this card because it's showing like the aftermath. It seems like the place has been left. Either the place has been left or they're about to leave, but I feel like the place has been left already, but they're just waiting for the right time to open up this door to go to the other side. And for you, I think the advice is just wait on Spirit to let you know, okay, it's time to walk forward now. And it's not like the sign has to come from above. It's like the opportunities are going to start flowing in. The things that you have been waiting on are going to start coming. And that's when you'll know, it's like, okay, it's time to pick it back up. It's not like you sitting here throwing everything that you can at it and try to remake it or recreate it. It's like, no, let it flow naturally. We got this. We have you. You don't have to sit here and like flail your arms around. You don't have to do all that. Just be at peace. And the way that you can be at peace is to talk to people if you need to. Talk to your friends, talk to a therapist, start creating more, like do the things that make you happy and bring you joy so that you can come back to center, so that when it's time and we call you and say, hey, it's time, you'll be ready. You won't be stressed out. You won't be like burnt out because you've been trying so hard to do things. That's the energy that I'm getting for you, pile number 3. The divine has intervened. They just need you to surrender and let them, do what they do best. Okay, this is your reading. I'll see you in the next one.